Okay. Whew. Oh my gosh. Hello. Whoever is watching live, hello, welcome. And to those of you who is watching this at a later time as well, um, I just spent like a whole entire hour trying to go live and it wasn't working until now. So here we go. Let's see. Okay, so just wanted to take a quick dive into Isaiah 58. Am I in 58? 58, 58, 58. Did I say 58? Can't see that right now. Anyway, I am reading 58, verse 6. Is this not the fast that I have chosen, to loose the bonds of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, to let the oppressed go free, and that you break every yoke? So today I wanted to talk about, I'm actually going to be reading like last time. Not every time I'm going to be reading off of somebody else's Bible study. I will probably have my own. But today I am going to be using it. So here, okay. So to seek, what it means to seek the Lord. So it means calling upon him. So usually what that would mean is like to call in the religion way is to pray. And so, to seek and then to call means to pray. So if you set yourself to seek the Lord today or tonight, in the stillness of your room or under the stars, the first thing you will do is call on the Lord. The religious word for this is pray. But many people feel that they can't pray. They feel that it takes a lot of Bible knowledge and they kind of like over exhaust themselves, like overthink. And then they're just kind of like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to pray. Like, I'm just going to keep moving on. Let me see what else. Sorry, I started talking. And that it takes a certain way. Okay, that they feel it takes a lot of Bible knowledge to know how to say things just right, and that it takes a certain way with words so you don't sound too coarse or too casual, or that you have to have a personal relationship with God before you can pray. So the word pray throws up all kinds of obstacles for some people. Well, it is not used here. The word is call, and that is part of our everyday language. So just like it was then, we call the waiter, we call somebody, call my son from the next room sometimes. So we're calling somebody. You could talk to somebody on the phone, you call somebody on the phone. Well, not that many people do that anymore, but you know what I mean. And yeah, just to call upon God, you can just take a moment and then just be like, you know what, God, Lord, whatever, Jesus, whatever you want to say, and just speak and say what's on your mind, and always ask for help if you need guidance or anything. I mean, he's not a genie, so you don't wish for things or stuff like that. You can manifest into him, not into the universe like so many other people say, oh, the universe this, the universe that. Well, in God's word, this is not to judge anybody, but I'm saying that in God's word, that doing those kind of things and talking about crystals and all this stuff, like that's actually called idolizing. And one of the commandments is not to idolize. And yes, nobody is perfect. Of course, nobody is. And I'm definitely not. But I do have to bring that up because for me, like it took me a long time to realize I was idolizing people. And because it could just be like, oh my gosh, I love them, I love them, I love this singer, I love, this person or whatever. And then you start realizing later, like, or God revealed it to me that I was idolizing. And I was like, wait, what? But no, but I love this singer, and like, or whoever, and yeah, it's just people don't realize it, so it's just more so of bringing it to someone's attention, whoever needs to hear this. Um, but yeah, I've been seeing more and more people just in general online talking about how they use their crystals and they work for them and their dreams and wishes are coming true and stuff like that. Well, it's not good to idolize those kind of things. But anyway, back to this. um, so the first thing we do to seek the Lord is to call him. We might use words like, oh God, help me, or God, if you are really there, show me, or oh God, I need you and come and save me. Forgive me, make me new, or Father, I need your guidance. Show me the way to go. You don't need a high school diploma to call for help. A child can do it, and that is the first step in what it means to seek the Lord. Forsaking wicked ways and thoughts. To seek the Lord means to forsake wicked ways and unrighteous thoughts. Let the wicked forsake his way and the righteous man his thoughts. If you take seriously the positive side of seeking God, you have to take seriously the negative side of turning from behaviors and thoughts that offend him. You cannot seek God and practice sin or plan sin at the same time. And there's another word for that. It's called being carnal. Which means you're lukewarm. You're in between, and there's no such thing as going for God and being in the world. There's no two things. It's just one. And it's up to you which one you want to choose. But yeah, it would be like a man who leaves a wife, moves into his own apartment, has a regular sexual affair alongside his marriage, and then gets on the phone and calls his wife and seeks his wife. And she says, have you forsaken this woman? And he says, no, I can't. Then she will rightly say, then you are not seeking me. Your call is empty. You will seek me and find me as your wife when you forsake her and all others for me alone, just like you vowed. So, wow, that's a crazy way to put it, because I never thought about that. Wow. Pretty cool. Seeking the Lord means forsaking the ways and the thoughts that you are displeasing and dishonoring to him. You can't seek him where he is not found in sin. And that is so true because, like for example, me, hey Lydia, for example, for me, I used to drink all the time, Monday through Sunday, always the same thing. And so for me, it was like, yeah, I was thinking, but then at the same time, I wasn't. And it was like, in the midst of the fun and all, then it was kind of this is fine or whatever. I'm doing fine. And that's how it is today. Like so many people that I know are also just caught in that. And if you bring up anything, or if I bring up anything that has to do with God, they turn their backs away, and it's super sad because it's like, wow, it's crazy to see somebody go through that, because I know I was there, but it's just, in these times, it's like you never know. You just never know. And I think a lot of people are so blindsided right now. But anyway, let me see. Oh, this is so funny because I wasn't going to move on, and I was already talking about like crystals and stuff like that. And this is talking about astrology. To seek the Lord means to steer clear of astrology and seances and other occult channels. When they say to you, consult, literally seek the mediums and the wizards who chirp and mutter. Should not a people consult or seek their God? Should they consult or seek the dead on behalf of the living? That's in Isaiah 8:19. The implication is it is sufficient to seek God alone, and it's an offense when God's word and his spirit are treated as inadequate for the guidance and his creatures. Seeking God means steering clear of astrologers, fortune tellers, psychics, seances, mediums, channeling, Ouija boards, or any other effort to tap spiritual and psychic powers not prescribed in God's word. Seek the Lord while he may be found means consult him and turn aside from these age-old counterfeits of divine counsel. Yeah. So that is it for today. This was a little bit longer than I thought I was going to take, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I will be back next Friday with another Bible study. And yeah. And oh, also, if you guys want to continue reading, that was from Isaiah and that 58 and verse 6. You can read till 9 as well. It talks about kind of like the same thing. And then, but if you want to start over, you can start from verse 1. And the whole thing talks about fasting that pleases God. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend. And bye.